Hey everyone, it's a sensitive stage coming to you live from the Quantum Jump. Now, I've been asked a little bit about, well, to explain the timeline jump, so I'll try to explain this as best I can in my own way. Um, you've seen some of the pictures, right? And you've seen the way the columns go, right? And you know that this is a physics and energy matter based matrix reality, right? Your vibe attracts your tribe. Just like notes on an instrument, pluck a chord. Now, from my understanding, is combined with all the planets, all the energies, the stuff coming from the sun. A large part of it is our consciousness is ascending, and as more people meditate, it simply rises the vibration higher and higher and higher. And if you're asking, well, like how to jump timelines, firstly, it's here. You choose where you go. Second, and simultaneously, it's here as well. Your vibration and conscious action, following your soul's alignment. That's timeline jump. You, I mean, it could come across from. You could explain it a couple of different ways. Um, as the best way I can describe it is like literally when you see the columns and you have some up here and then you have some down here and you have some down here, and the rays of the sun, from the central sun, from all the way out, are trying to come down. Now what has happened is the Schumann for the longest time was at 7.38 hertz. There was density in the atmosphere preventing it from getting through. Now, also, if you could, there's so much history behind this, guys. If you get the simple understands of metaphysics, basic understandings of quantum physics, emotional physics, but also like a history. The Taoist monks, they used to talk about how every so often there's like something like 13 realms and they would align, and then you could as at certain times they would line up, and then the barriers between the timelines and the worlds and the realities become paper thin. So we're at this like quantum super energy moment. And one thing, um, yeah, for all those who don't know, we are in the center of the attention of like the universe right now. We're everything that is happening is not only to help everyone get to the highest divine timeline, but it's also to help to raise the vibration of the planet. It's also like to help the human species in this straight up universe break free. Because Earth, there's a lot to it, right? There's so much. There's so much, but there's intergalactic politics. There's literally, if you zoom out, like the Hubble telescope of what they know where the Earth is actually very close to the center of the universe, and it's by several large stargates. So upon being hijacked and taken control of, it was like at the center of a dark empire. So to put it in that context, sort of what's happening on Earth is having a ripple effect, and there's so much more to it. Um, and some say several timelines, some say one timeline, or two or three or whatever, whatever you want to call it. But the simplest way to put it is we're going from an older, lower manifestation point to much higher time point, and more change is going to be happening in the next 6 months to 2 years, even 5 years, than in hundreds, of years of incarnation cycle. Then it's astounding. Not only that, the opportunities we all have to manifest our dreams. So the normal way law of attraction works in this reality is kind of usually a bit denser and slower down here, right? With everything speeding up, it's gone very instant manifestation, right? Very instant. So you are in the right vibration and you're taking the right steps, do the right things. You're suddenly what would take 20, 30 years in older cases to align with that. Possibly, we'll just say that figure, right? It can happen in a matter of days. It can happen in a matter of weeks. You just got to put the time, the effort, and the vibration in, and then boom, jumping timelines. Instead of going up here, now you're jumping up here. And it goes under the concept of infinite realities simultaneously coexisting in the exact same space. So something along the lines of that. I hope that answers some questions for everyone. As you can see, I'm not going to be here for very long, but I'm not going to, I'm not in the old crystal cave anymore. So, things are moving, things are happening. What is it you feel called to bring into the world? What is it you love to do? What is it that makes you shine? And throw out your illusions of what's possible, what's impossible, because this is your biggest barrier, in all honesty, in manifesting your timeline gems. But to put everyone at ease, this is kind of already a predetermined thing. The ones who obviously have been doing the most work are gonna see the effects of it the most. But you'd be surprised how much people do this automatically without realizing it, until they realize, oh, this thing is there, and then actually, oh, and then like literally your cognitive process sometimes can screw things up. I know for myself in manifestation, the first while, like that's what happens. But we're in time. Here we go. How big can you dream? Oh yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting. Not only what can you dream, but know that there are things that could be working for you behind the scenes that you don't know about. And if you close yourself off to that, you can literally limit yourself from receiving said support. So don't block yourself off. So much of this is a mental component, because this is like the magnet, and this is kind of like what steers, more or less, right, from the logical kind of maneuvering the matrix map, right? So yeah, I hope this helps. And if anyone has any more questions, you can always give me a chat or a ring. I love to talk about this stuff all day. Send it out. Have a good one, everybody.